Hey Taurus, it's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And today I'm back with you guys' favorite series, The Lies They Tell and the Secrets They Keep, for the first half of May 2020, you guys. So I hope your weekend has been going well. If you guys don't know, in this reading, this series rather, I definitely gauge the energy in your surrounding, the surrounding energies around you, to see if there's anybody around you that has ulterior motives, that is in the energy of deception or secrecy here. Okay, now energy and time is fluid, so the most prominent energy can definitely be the cross watchers, especially because they're still in your energetic field. If they're still in your energetic field, if that happens, just switch the energies around. I'm sure you'll show up somewhere in your own reading. As far as time goes, yes, this is marked for the first half of May, but this can extend out past this time, or this can be old energy or something that you're currently going through. Whatever the case, this is meant to serve as some type of clarity, confirmation, or heads up. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to the tribe, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that post notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post another video or go live. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And now we're going to hop right into your Taurus video. All right, let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the first half of May, Spirit 2020, is there anybody in the surrounding space of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus that is keeping secrets and telling lies in the energy of deception or secrecy, Spirit? Clear, concise messages for the astrological sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of May. Okay, powerful personal growth. Okay, so I don't know why I feel like an energy shift is coming here, because with powerful personal growth, I definitely do feel as though you are feeling some growth pains. A lot of you Taurians can definitely be going through your Saturn return, where you're between the ages of like 28 and 32, and like everything is just changing for you. You're realizing a lot of things that you wanted when you were in your early 20s may not be your same desires right now, but leaving behind things that are familiar can be a little painful, because powerful personal growth should be something that makes us happy, right? But she's looking kind of sad. So with growth, sometimes you outgrow things. And with this being a 41 card, we will reduce that down to a 5, which definitely represents change. And it could be positive or negative change. The thing is that you could be trading, you know, some ultimate growth on a grand scale in some areas in your life, but maybe you have to sacrifice some people, places, or things to get there. So let's just see what else comes out for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the lies they tell and the secrets they keep for the first half of May 2020, Spirit. Same thing that came up in Aquarius's reading. Okay, so we are getting the Marie Masquerade, the glamour, intrigue, and drama. And this, oh gosh, and it is a 14 card reduced down to another 5. So you guys can be seeing 555 a lot. Ooh, you missed someone. Shallow grave here. Okay, so what this card speaks to is you clinging on to a situation that's obviously dead and gone. Something that is like mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually draining to you. I always incorporate that skeleton as somebody that kind of needs you as a life force, essentially. And again, you know, with this Marie Masquerade, yes, this is a good looking female with negative motives, a con artist, somebody that literally uses their good looks or their outer appearance as a way to trick people, is what I really get. I mean, honestly, this is the type of person that plays innocent. They cast stones and they hide their hands and they point at the person that's really innocent that may not look as innocent as them. That's what I'm getting. Now, in Aquarius reading, it came up as a Queen of Pentacles and Empress energy. So let's just see what is going to come up what's going to come up this time. Whew, okay, so let's see. Personal powerful growth for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we are getting the Chariot in reverse here. Whew, okay, so honestly, what I'm getting from the Chariot in reverse is I feel as though you've been trying to move forward with something. You've been trying to, you know, I don't know. There's a move that you've been trying to make that's been delayed for a long time. Either it's been delay after delay, or it's just been so many obstacles, but it's for a reason. Whoever this person is that you either been waiting for or trying over and over with, and it just ain't been working, is because you're not meant to go in their direction. And I feel like with this personal powerful growth, the reason why this princess, Natalis princess, looks so sad is that the realization is that, look, I can't take everybody with me. So you could be making the choice between staying behind and actually staying with people that you're not meant to be with, or continuing to wait, or moving forward and realizing that, you know what, some people you just got to leave behind. Okay, so I'm getting the Six of Pentacles here. I'm definitely going to clarify that because I'm not quite sure. I wasn't really concentrating. I probably shouldn't take it. Yeah, because I was just talking and it came out. Okay, powerful personal growth for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of May 2020, and it's your birthday season. Happy birthday. Okay, yeah, so this is what it is. It's definitely a situation that either was a 10+ year relationship. If not, this could have been something that you had potential in. This could be something, a situation where you were married, you know, but whatever the case, the Ten of Pentacles to me, it's like a huge financial loss, or it's literally a divorce. So again, I do feel like you have to sacrifice something that you once felt had potential. The Queen of Swords in reverse is here. So this is definitely something that you closed off to, as well as trying to heal from here. Okay, it could have definitely been a lot of harsh communication in this situation. And again, like I said, you continue to try to make this thing grow here. But the thing is that you finally realize, like, when it was time for you to go on to your next stage in life, like, does this person really fit with my next stage of life? Yeah, so now I'm getting the Empress in reverse and the Ace of Cups here. All right, so there it is, Taurus. This is a situation where you either have a child's mother or you are dealing with somebody, and I feel like this person could be quite volatile on a verbal level, or it's just a lot of arguments and debates between them and you. But I'm literally seeing somebody that either can't bear fruit, can't bear children. They're not bearing the level of success that you want them to produce. You just feel as though this person is holding you back in some kind of way. And I feel like they holding you back in more than one way, because now at this point, you kind of in this relationship where essentially it's over with to you, because we get a Ten of Pentacles and a Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is speaking to, you know, you avoiding actually closing this chapter as you should. You know, maybe this situation ended in some type of betrayal here, and you're avoiding like the actual physical move of it, because you already know that, you know, the person that you're with, this Queen of Swords in reverse, or this Empress in reverse, is technically going to find out that you left due to a new love. Now, I'm not going to lie, these could be two different energies here, but we just gonna find out. Why is the Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, and drama here? Why is the Marie Masquerade, intrigue, glamour, intrigue, and drama here? Okay, so I definitely feel as though somebody was hearing you out when it came down to this situation, because yes, at one point, there was a point where you felt emotionally lost, because essentially it's like, okay, I've invested a lot in this situation, and you know, either we were married or you thought that you would be married to this person and it didn't work out. And so I do feel like somebody lended an ear to you. And maybe you feel as though this person even gave more emotionally to you than your partner did. Like maybe because of all the arguments, debates, and disagreements between you and your partner, they were pretty emotionally closed off. Because the Queen of Swords, you know, especially in reverse, can be pretty cold and stoic, harsh with their words, and a lot of other things. But I feel like whoever this Marie Masquerade energy is, you know, maybe they not seen in the most positive light to everybody else, but you see some type of potential in them. I feel like this person helped you to pull your energy back from this other situation that you felt was no longer working out for you here. All right. And with that, you became attached to this person. They even, you know, convinced you, like, you know, go ahead and start putting a little bit of money to the side, which you can. They could have even been giving you money, Taurus, to put to the side so that you can actually have money to move away from this relationship, because maybe that was the holdup. Maybe that was the holdup, because I am getting the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you was short the money that you wanted to have to be able to move away from a situation. Why is the Shallow Grave here? You miss someone. Why is the Shallow Grave here? You missed someone. Why is the Shallow Grave here? Okay, Taurus, so I'm getting for you the Marie Masquerade energy. Definitely could also be the Empress in your reading too. And, you know, I'm just seeing it this way, and this is the way I'm going to say it. The reason why the Empress is showing up in the reverse in your reading in particular is because obviously this is the opposing energy to the person that you are currently with. Okay, the Empress can be the mistress, but instead of tastefully saying the mistress, I feel like the Queen of Swords is very freaking pissed. So she considered this person more of like a homewrecker. Okay, with the Ace of Cups here, is speaking to this person being new love to you. And I feel as though how they became a new love interest is because they really heard you out at a time where you needed an ear, where you needed an ear lended to you about this situation over here. Okay, with the Four of Cups here in reverse, I definitely feel like, you know, this person allowed you to open up emotionally, and they actually was giving more emotionally than the person that you were with. Because I feel like you and this person kind of became despondent, I want to say, or complacent with each other, because so much arguments made you guys like unemotionally supportive to each other. Okay, so with the Shallow Grave, you miss someone. This energy doesn't really match. I kind of feel as though this is a transition out of one relationship into another, because it's looking like you coming out of a place where things felt dismal, where it felt like you was getting very little emotional support or any of that. And I feel like you wanted to go plant seeds elsewhere. You wanted to go build elsewhere, where you was getting this attention from this Marie Masquerade energy. Let's see, I gotta move this over a little bit because I need a little bit more space to clarify that you missed someone. Because that's kind of not the only way that I can see that kind of matching this energy of you miss someone, is because you had to separate yourself, Taurus. You possibly had to separate yourself from this person until you got yourself together. And so even though it seemed like it's dead and gone, it's not. You know, like maybe y'all just kept things quiet. Maybe you guys just decided to separate and, like I said, sort up and tie up loose ends in situations. Or you for sure, because it looked like you had to move away from something. For sure, you had to leave behind somebody. You had to first pull back your energy, then leave, then set up house elsewhere. You know, save your money and all of that. Why is the shallow grave? You missed someone here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So this definitely could be a reconciliation between you and someone else. And honestly, they can only be coming up as a bad person because, of course, the partner that they came between can be the one that's considering them a bad person. Maybe to you, they're a godsend. Okay, why is shallow grave here? You missed someone for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first half of May. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So you definitely feeling like situations have changed for you. I'm getting the Queen of Cups energy here. Okay, so now... yes. Let's see. Let's get a couple more for shallow grave. You missed someone. Shallow grave. You missed someone. Okay. So I get it. All right. I feel like you go off and start building elsewhere. It doesn't necessarily say that it's with anybody else, Taurus. So maybe you just went off and you became successful by yourself. You started planting seeds, you know, maybe saving your money, reinvesting your money after this situation, and things really started to change for you for the better. I feel like this person resurfaced, okay? And I feel in a sense that even though it was a very negative situation over here, it's still some clean going emotional connection energy from this person here. There's a sense of you guys allowing bygones to be bygones, not really allowing whatever happened, whatever took place in the past, especially if it was like somebody that like basically talked you out of your relationship, or, you know, advised you to leave your person, and maybe you even gained, you know, emotions for someone else during your relationship. I feel like the reason why this person coming back is because this cycle, it needs to close karmically, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune being here. You know, there's definitely hasn't been any exchange, and the reason being is because there's things that's unknown here. And, you know, whether it's you that needs to tell this person or this person that needs to tell you, it's definitely something here that somebody needs to get past. And even though it's forgiveness here, I don't feel like it's a new beginning, and the reason being is because somebody is really trying to avoid the disaster. You know, if it's more than this person knows here, I feel like you're trying to avoid this person from being devastated, Taurus. It could definitely be a Capricorn here involved. You know, if, you know, I don't know, but that's underneath the Tower in reverse. So again, whew, or it could have been something that happened during you guys' relationship that really would have bothered this person if they found out, or if they knew the truth behind it. You know, or even if you've been away from this person for a while and it's just something that's currently going on in your life, but you know that this person's, you know that your ex-person still cares about you. There's a sense of you like not really wanting to like tell them all your intimate details of your life, because you already know like it's probably gonna hurt this person. Maybe you moved on and they didn't. Maybe they still in love and you not, you know. Why is the Chariot here in reverse? There definitely could have been an indication of a child here. And I keep getting that. The child would have been an earth sign too. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you were very young when you met this person, like either young or immature. You wasn't ready for the type of love that they were ready for here. And so it was really easy to be tempted and lured away for somebody that you felt could give you more. And like I said, you was feeling like the love here was at a stalemate because it was too much arguing. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Yeah. So yeah, it is. I feel like it's the Queen of Swords in reverse energy that came back around. Because with the time clock here, there's a sense of this person wanting to regain the stability with you after you guys separate. After you guys go through a period of like healing. Why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Ten of Swords here in reverse? Okay, yeah. You know, that's just the thing. I feel as though the Marie Masquerade energy, they really made you feel good in a time where your partner just was making you feel like nothing. You felt like things wasn't going anywhere, like it wasn't growing to the magnitude that you wanted things to grow, because the Storks came out in reverse on top of the Empress in reverse. So maybe this person, maybe you wanted kids and this person didn't, or maybe they just wasn't attentive enough, they didn't see your worth. But there is something here where you felt like things couldn't grow, things couldn't expand because of you and your partner's situation, y'all differences. Maybe you felt like y'all was just on different paths, period. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And yes, once again, I feel as though, you know, Taurus, you may have gained feelings for your confidant, because with this Ace of Cups here and the sudden wealth coming out, there was a sense of you feeling like you hit the jackpot by meeting somebody new or running into somebody that will offer you some emotional support on your way out of a relationship here. But honestly, I do get that regardless to whatever you guys went through, the Queen of Swords in reverse up here did feel as though you guys' relationship was going to last the test of time. So yes, there was, you know, a feeling of rejection here, you know, rejection, depression, guilt, grief, you know. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here, Spirit? Yeah. And there's the notion that your ex-partner does know that somebody meddled in your relationship. And that's what, like, basically drove the stake in deeper. Like, maybe y'all already was strained, but, you know, your partner was aware when you pulled back your energy. They were very much aware. Why is the Two of Wands here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for the lies they tell and the secrets they keep for May 2020, first half of May? Yeah. And see, I feel like where your partner felt most betrayed at was the fact that you kind of made plans. Like, you made plans unbeknownst to them. So this was kind of like a sneak away. Like, maybe you told this person on the last day, okay, I'm gone, but you have months to prepare, or a year to prepare, or 6 months or something like that to prepare. But you had time to prepare. You were like making plans behind your partner's back with somebody else to like make an escape, you know. And even if this person wasn't coming with you, it was like they was there to like help you brainstorm on how you can basically ghost your partner. And knowing that, it really hurt your partner too. I do feel like you tried to start a new beginning, Taurus, with this Marie Masquerade person, and it didn't work out. There was something about your family not liking this person. If you thought you got this person pregnant, or you thought you could get this person pregnant, or wanted to get this person pregnant, either it didn't happen, or the child was lost here, or if they did get pregnant, it wasn't yours. Okay. Let me see. Why is the, oh, well, again, it's just speaking of how hard you was working to like save your money to get away from this situation and invest in a new situation. And it looked like that situation kind of fizzled out quickly too, because I really feel like the whole purpose of that journey, yeah, you moved away. You moved out from this person and you moved away, possibly at a distance. I'm getting a 10 card. So yeah, for you, the situation is done. I feel like they may be resurfacing probably for clarity. And if you get them that, they probably will be on their way. Why is the Queen of Cups here in reverse? And if you don't want to get them that, then just block them. Yeah. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this person probably went through a deep, dark night of the soul. They was it was like toxic for them to the point where they was in like bad health. This person can be sick or could have been sick. And I feel like they overcame that because we got the luck card here. Let's get one more for the Queen of Cups in reverse. So maybe they came out of that. Yeah, or it could have just made them just emotionally very ill that you chose somebody else over them with adjudication, or that's how they see it. Maybe you even look at this person like, y'all, you got some unchecked mental health issues, because maybe that's not what happened. Maybe this is all their perception of what happened, you know? So anyway, the star here is in reverse. This person could have came back, but you feel like they haven't healed yet. They still confused. Even though they forgive you, they still confused, or you feel like they still haven't changed. I'm getting so many fives, man. You just ready to level up. That's the reason why. All of these fives, you got so many fives in this reading. I'm just going to name this reading 555. Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? But yeah, I do feel like, you know, your old person resurfaced. And maybe they were a little softer, but you just don't want to take a leap of faith on them. You just don't. Out of fear of, you know, the same thing happening again. But deep down, like, no matter how far along you and this person been away from each other, they do still love you. They got a lot of emotion for you. They could have Cancer in their chart. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? You just don't feel like being with them is on your path. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse here? We already got the Child in reverse. Yeah, that's the thing. Being with them, and they just, wow, they is like really dedicated to you. But being with them make you feel just trapped. You know, maybe you just feel like y'all just go in circles. There's no growth there, because really y'all can't get over even the first disagreement. It just perpetuates itself throughout an entire relationship. You know, maybe this person has trauma issues or trust issues that keep on raising up the same arguments that you just don't want to take the chance on going through again. You know, so unfortunately this person is back. You may still feel like, okay, you know, you still a little bit too emotional for me, so I'm going to just continue to be by myself and build and invest in myself. So I'm definitely going to get the final outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I mean, obviously for some of you, you guys can be moving on and having something new, because it is looking like you're building and investing here. Okay, so let's see. What is the final outcome for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Final outcome for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the lies they tell and the secrets they keep. Spirit. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Power. And power was in reverse. I feel like you felt powerless with this person, because their emotions are everywhere, their thoughts are everywhere, and you feel like you lost control of yourself. You didn't really know how to tame their emotions, and you just took your power back. I feel like throughout the times that you was trying to manifest and plan, that's exactly what you was trying to plan, is to, you know, regain your footing in the world, because something about this person made you feel way down, trapped. Patience, yeah. And I feel like you had a lot of patience. You waited, maybe you even waited for this person to change, and change didn't happen. And now it's like you taking action to get on your path, Taurus. You realize that now, like, okay, this is not my path. But you right there. And it took patience. As you can see, this is like almost the same card. At one point, you was far as hell away from what it is that you was meant to do. And now you really close. You really, really close, all right? So just stay on the path. 555, that's the name of your reading. And I'll check you guys out in the next one.